Hello everyone, you're welcome to Edutafia Amipo YouTube channel, the best place for your news, entertainment and excitement. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, don't hesitate to subscribe to us, and while you are there, please click on the notification bell so that next time when we drop any video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you so much and God bless you.
And I just want you to sit back. I warned you. You wrote me on WhatsApp and you told me you're going to bring out my name on Facebook. I warned you and I told you I have no issue with you. And if you decide to do this, there's no going back for me. I've never had an issue with anybody before. Everybody knows me. I'm a very cool guy. I've never scammed anybody. If anyone here watching me saying that I've scammed them of any money, please, please, please come out. I want you to come out and state exactly how I scammed you with proof. Because I've taken my time to check out the people talking on Facebook. Those accounts, they don't make sense. It's just like a fake account, and to me, it's just Dion doing all sort of fake accounts. You just see a sort of rubbish, and I feel ashamed for him. I can't imagine someone as exposed as he is who stoop so low and start doing sort of rubbish just to discredit me. You have an issue with me. You don't have an issue with my father. My father is not your mate. What my father has achieved in life, you can never achieve.
Yes, so my people, now welcome back to another day. Now, so it just be my people on a day. We hope everything do okay, everybody do okay. If not, so make we give the Lord all the thanks and praises. We be say deserve now, so it be my people. So today's story, so now somebody, and I mean Dion Osagie's former employee. I mean, listen, now somebody who they work follow Dion Osagie before. This man, you don't come out now, you don't come and expose Dion Osagie on so many levels about Dion Osagie God Sent Foundation. Now be waiting there, but despite say anything, people they talk, they go about Obaze, they talk, they go whatever. We were there with the day playing, with the day in the middle, with the day in the start point, because we don't get anything against anybody. As he saw the take come, that's what we tell the put on. We not day bias, not be waiting there. But this man, however, he can't really talk so kind of things. We say Dion Osagie do, we say the guy that do. So we go just do make we listen to Dion, to the man over the issue. So we say in come out, can't do. And what it come matter? What if this man be say Dion Osagie can't go the insult? No, in a way, can't put the man picture outside on the public platform. Like we tell everybody, people will be say Dion on social media. We just this more now, just really minuscule, like really minuscule of us now in that social media website. Some people don't like me put their picture or their anything on social media. I don't say they want to do anything, but they don't just like her. But now make a website. Some people know they like get involved with anybody who say they do on social media, because if in fact some people now want blow. Everybody just ready their camera, their cell phone or anything, because of anything they want blow up by force, with full force. They want carry out some kind of breaking news so that they'll just start to open page that moment if they don't get before, so that people just follow them. Now be waiting there. However, you don't be as a get, they don't get as a be. So make we just listen to this man now. What really happen, because this something has to do with the foundation and until they carry people go abroad, especially USA and Canada. So you can't get the kind of deal where we say this man strike with Dion Osagie, where we say the percentage, where we say the initially proposed to each other, maybe initially sign as contract. You know what I mean? Dion Osagie not come meet your own meet. You not commit your own demand or waiting, or you not can really fulfill your own side of the coin, so to speak, because of the agreement to them talk now. The man said Dion Osagie not going to pay me full, you know what I mean? So, however, it be like saying that Dion Osagie first tell this man say he go carry the man come out on social media. No, you know what I mean? And not only say this, Dion Osagie carry the man come out on social media, he still carry the man papa come out on social media. Now he come make this man come out. Now he go say no, everything don't share. So make we just expose ourselves. Now make this man come out now. So right about now, make we just join this man right now as he wants to talk his own ordeal. And so just be, and I know what the station will be this now, ETA, Dr. me poor. In fact, another one don't do. Make we just join this man right now. As we do, me Baba God continue to bless all of you now with my family. Now hear me now, do well.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dion Osagie. I went on Facebook today and I was seeing some comments from Ambassador Dion Osagie. I just laughed because I saw some very foolish negative comments from people who don't even know me, or rather people don't even know the reason why he did what he did. So I would have just overlooked it. I would have just overlooked and just pretend that he didn't do anything to me, or he just basically acted in one of his foolish ways, because that's how he behaves. Any little thing he brings to our social media, But for the fact that I had to go to the extent of bringing a picture of my dad and including him in something like this, I think I have to speak out, and I have to make a clear statement and to clear my name. So now this is it. I manage Dion's travel agency. It's not like I don't have my own travel agency. I do have mine, but I manage his, because his attitude is, I mean, in fact, I don't want to go there. Nobody can work with him. I have been tolerating him for about 3 to 4 years. He's very abusive. He has no regards for people whatsoever. When I met him, the first line of agreement we had was 60-40. Whatever deals comes to the table, he takes 60% and I take 40%. I've been working with Ambassador for a couple of years now. I can tell you that he has never kept to his own part of the bargain, not just for once. He has never. I won't bore you with stories that happened 2-3 years back, or issues that happened last year. I'll just go straight to the point. Now, we had a deal on the table, and this deal was basically about Canada. It's called the AIPP. It's specifically for those who want to migrate to Canada, work and live permanently. When this deal came to the table, I told him that, look, it's fair for us to charge the clients 300,000 rather than charging them $1 million like other agents do, because you have a foundation and it's clear to people that you're going to be helping them. So why don't you just make yours cheaper so we'll get more clients? And he agreed. Initially, he told me he's going to pay me 50,000 naira from each application. But at the end of the day, we bargained for 100,000 naira. So for every deal that comes concerning Canada, for every 300,000 naira that a client pays, he pays me 100,000 naira. So the first applicant came. I started over application, and luckily she meets the requirements. She's a qualified nurse. I started the application, and at the point in time, I required that he pays me what exactly he agreed. Now, instead of paying me 100K that he agreed on, he sent me whether 20 or 30,000 naira. And when I confronted him and I asked him why he would send me that amount, the only thing he could say was he needs that he's trying to help me to feed, that he can do these applications himself, that he's just trying to help me. It's funny because I'm not begging you for money. I'm not broke, I'm not poor. I'm from a wealthy family. I have one of the best logistic companies in Benin City. He knows this. So I'm not begging you to help me. I'm telling you to give me what's actually meant for me, you know. And when he made that statement that he's just trying to help me feed, I felt insulted. But knowing the kind of person that he is, that I've been able to tolerate him for a while, I just overlooked it. Then 2 other applications came from 2 different people. They paid him, and he was giving me 50,000 naira. And I asked him, why is it that you're refusing to actually keep to your part of the bargain? And he made the same statement that he's just trying to help me, that I can do these things himself, that if I'm not interested to help him, or if I don't want to work with him, that I should walk out. I just allowed that slide. For me, I felt like, since I'm really not yet done with the jobs, when I'm done, he's going to pay me in full, although that's not what he agreed on. What we agreed was he's supposed to pay me 100K before I even start up the job. So along the line, a guy came forth. I think his name is Lucky or so. He called me. The first time he called me, I didn't know he was from Dion. I thought it was just someone who got my contact from someone I did something for in the past. So he called me and he told me about a visa application for US. I gave him the amount, which was 300K. That's what we charged in the office. But later on, when I got to know he was from Dion, I told him to go and sort himself out with Dion. So it seems like he was charged $1,000 from Dion. That's about 500,000 naira. And I charged him 300,000. So the guy came back to me pleading that I should talk to Dion concerning the amount that was too expensive. So I told Dion that I've already charged this guy 300K. I can't go back to this guy and start charging him 500K. It sounds somehow. So that was how that was where the issue basically started from. So I think because this lucky guy felt at breast with dealing with me because I charged him lower than what Dion charged him, he actually transferred half of 300,000 to me. That's 150K to me. From the day that guy transferred 150K to me, Dion started acting up. He started giving me attitude. Made some funny comments, and he started behaving. I know him very well. I knew, okay, I think because this guy actually transferred money to me directly, that's why he's acting up and he's giving me a sort of attitude. I just pretended that I didn't know what was going on. Not until some days later on, he sent me a message and said that the guy is asking for his refund. And I said, why? Because you know that I'm done with my own part of the job. I've done his applications, I've booked his appointments. What is left is for you to bring the documents you agree to give him. For you to bring the documents that you agree to give to him so he can prepare himself for his interview. So I'm surprised that the case of refund is coming from you rather than the applicant who actually sent money to me directly. So I tried to reach the guy and I called him up. And I was asking him that, what's the issue? You call me every day concerning your application. You try to ginger me to be fast about it so I could get an appointment for you. Why then is Dion now talking about a refund? He didn't say anything. He just kept quiet. So angrily, I ended the call. And not until yesterday, Dion started making some threatening statements that if I don't refund to the guy, that he's going to bring out my pictures and whatever on social media, he's going to disgrace me, my father is going to know this and all that. And I told him, look, I have nothing to hide. I haven't scammed anybody. The person in particular you're talking about for the refund, he hasn't really come out to me in person or called me to ask for a refund. He didn't even transfer money to you, he transferred money to me. So I really don't understand what the issue is. And I told him, look, for us to sort this out amicably, I've done about 4 applications for you, and you owe me about 100k for each. Just take 150,000 from what you owe me and give it to this guy. I don't mind the fact that I've done his job. Let him just take his troubles and let him go, since he's already threatening you per se, because the guy never called me. Since he's already threatening you, telling you that he's going to do this and that, although he didn't tell me that, just take 150k from what you owe me and give it to him so he can let go. And the next thing Dion said was that, in fact, I should withdraw all the Canadian applications that I've been doing for him that he has not paid for. That I should withdraw all of them. I should send him the username and password, that I should refund even the money that he has sent to me. And he knows that's impossible. I can't go back and withdraw applications that I've already done. So I really didn't understand exactly where the ball of contention was coming from. But to the best of my knowledge, I think he was a little bit upset because an applicant transferred 150k to me rather than him. And I was kind of disappointed because I believe I should have a better relationship with Dion than an applicant. Although the applicant came from him, Dion is the better place to tell the applicant that, look, this guy has done your job. He has booked your appointment, he has done your application, everything is set. It's just for you to book your appointment. Not for him to start taking sides with an applicant and threatening me. I really didn't understand that. Now, I want to say this. Some persons are coming out online and saying that I scammed them of one guy came, I don't know that way or so. One guy came on Facebook and said I scammed them of 300,000 naira or so. Please, if I have scammed you of 1 kobo ever, if I have scammed you of 1 naira, please come out on social media and bring your face out. Come and explain with proof that you transferred money to me, that I scammed you. Please, I really need to see that. I know this is just a cheap blackmail, because as far as I'm concerned, I think it's Dion using one of his fake accounts to make certain derogative statements online just to discredit me. I'm really not bothered about that. But I've reported the case to the rightful authorities. I've reported the case to Facebook. He does this a lot. He goes online, he insults people. You are not above the law. You don't do things like that. If you have an issue with me, you sort it out with me personally, or you let me and the client sort it out. It's not in your place to go on social media and bring up my photos and start writing all sort of rubbish. That's defamation of character, and I can sue you for that. And you are in a country that I believe you should be more exposed to things like this. So I'm really surprised that you stoop so low because of 150k and you go online. There are a lot of things that I don't want to say. You know, Dion, you know, if I start to talk and I start to release your secrets online, you cannot enter Nigeria, top place of Benin. You'll be locked up of the rubbish you've been using your foundation for. There are things that originally, if I come out and say, people are going to hate me. People are even going to hate you more. But I'll just keep quiet and I'll allow this slide. I just came out to do this video because it started acting up. I'm still surprised why someone who owes me money for a job that I haven't done will go this length to try and discredit me. That's by the way. Then the other foolish thing you did, you brought out a picture of my father, who is a senior lawyer in the country, to discredit him and say all sort of rubbish about him. Well, you will reap the repercussion for that. You don't do things like that. And I just want you to sit back. I warned you. You wrote me on WhatsApp and you told me you're going to bring out my name on Facebook. I warned you and I told you I have no issue with you. And if you decide to do this, there's no going back for me. I've never had an issue with anybody before. Everybody knows me. I'm a very cool guy. I've never scammed anybody. If anyone here watching me saying that I've scammed them of any money, please, please, please come out. I want you to come out and state exactly how I scammed you with proof. Because I've taken my time to check out the people talking on Facebook. Those accounts, they don't make sense. It's just like a fake account. And to me, it's just Dion doing all sort of fake accounts. You just see a sort of rubbish. And I feel ashamed for him. I can't imagine someone as exposed as he is who stoop so low and start doing sort of rubbish just to discredit me. You have an issue with me. You don't have an issue with my father. My father is not your mate. What my father has achieved in life, you can never achieve. Never, even in your next life.
Hello guys, you're welcome back. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And while you are at that, don't forget to click on the notification bell so that next time when my video drops, you will be notified. And one more thing I'd like to say is that if there's anything that you guys would like me to change, like an addition or an increase to anything I'm doing with my video production, or like a reduction or decrease or take away from my video production, don't hesitate to leave your comment or your suggestion, your opinions on the comment section. And believe me, I read every comment and I'll know what changes to be made. Thank you all so much for watching once again. Bye.